Greetings, children. This is the second lesson from your textbook Flamingo. Lost Spring. Stories of Stolen Childhood. Spring here stands for childhood. This story is about the lost childhood of certain children in our country. The stories of stolen childhood. This is written by Anis Jung. Let us check about the author section. Anis Jung, 1964, was born in Rourkela and spent her childhood and adolescence in Hyderabad. She received her education in Hyderabad and in the United States of America. Her parents were both writers. Anis Jung began her career as a writer in India. She has been an editor and a columnist for major newspapers in India and abroad. Abroad means in foreign countries. And has authored several books. So she authored several books in English. The following is an excerpt. Excerpt means the part of a lesson from her book titled Lost Spring, Stories of Stolen Childhood. This is the title of the book from which this excerpt, this part is taken. Here she analyzes the grinding poverty and the traditions which condemn these children to a life of exploitation. So this is a realistic story. Here Anis Jung, the writer, analyzes the grinding poverty. Grinding here means very hard and tedious. Tedious means tiresome. That is grinding poverty and the traditions which condemn these children. Condemn here means to adjudge or to describe or determine or declare these children to a life of exploitation. Exploitation means deprive something that he or she has a natural right. That he or she has a natural right. That is exploitation. Deprive something. Here the social justice is deprived for these children, but they are naturally deserve these rights. So this is the story of Lost Spring, stories of stolen childhood. This is a realistic story. A realistic story. So what's a realistic story? A realistic story tells us the real life situations and the characters. So such stories are come into the category of a realistic story. So Lost Spring, Stories of Stolen Childhood, written by Anis Jung, is a realistic story. It tells the deplorable, grinding poverty that gripped a section of children in our society, and their life is exploited by certain rules and the people. That is the story of Lost Spring. Come to the story. Sometimes I find a rupee in the garbage. This is the subtitle given to the story. Sometimes I find a rupee in the garbage. Garbage means waste. The city waste. Why do you do this? I asked Sahib. So one day, the writer Anis Jung asked one boy, Sahib, why do you do this? Whom I encounter. Encounter means whom I encounter. Encounter means to meet. Every morning, scrounging for gold in the garbage dumps of my neighborhood. Scrounging here means hunting. Hunting for something which has nominal value. Nominal value. That is scrounging. In a way, we can take it as searching, but search for something that has not much value. That is scrounging for gold in the garbage dumps of my neighborhood. So, this boy, Sahib, the writer, meet every morning scrounging for gold. Gold here is a hyperbolic presentation of the livelihood. Encounter every morning for gold in the garbage dumps of my neighborhood. Look at the phrase here, scrounging for gold. Scrounging, we know what it is. It is hunting for something which has nominal value. Gold is a precious metal. And here, if we say we scrounge for gold, it is an antithesis. Two contrastive ideas presenting, that is antithesis. So scrounging for gold is an antithesis because we don't scrounge for gold. We scrounge for something that has nominal value. And gold here is used as a hyperbole. A hyperbole. Hyperbole means an over exaggerated thing. Nobody can find gold in garbage dumps. Garbage dumps here means the waste heap. Heap of waste, especially that we see on the roadsides of cities, garbage dumps. Can you see any gold in the garbage dumps? No. Usually, no. But here, the writer used the word gold, scrounging for gold. Gold here used as a hyperbolic expression, which means a livelihood of neighborhood. Sahib left his home long ago. This Sahib, he left his home long ago. So his home was not in the neighborhood of the author. She was residing in Delhi. And this Sahib, he was not a resident of Delhi. He left his home long ago, set amidst the green fields of Dhaka. So his home was set amidst. Amidst means in the middle of. In the middle of the green fields of Dhaka. Dhaka is the capital of Bangladesh. The capital of Bangladesh. So he was an immigrant from Bangladesh. His home is not even a distant memory. Now he has not even a distant memory about his home, where it was, how it was. No memory is existed in his mind now about his home in Dhaka. There were many storms that swept away their fields and homes. His mother tells him. So, why did he leave his home at Dhaka? The reason for that is due to many storms that is swept away. Swept away here means destroyed completely. Destroyed completely. That is swept away. His fields and homes, both his place of food and his place of shelter, he lost. That was why he left his hometown of Dhaka. And this story his mother tells him. That is why they left. This is the reason by which they left their hometown of Dhaka. And here, looking for gold. Looking for here means searching. Searching for gold. Gold in the sense of a livelihood. Sometimes as food particles, or sometimes 1 or 2 rupee note, or some articles that they can sell it for some money. That is the gold for these people in the big city. Which is the big city here? New Delhi, the capital of India. New Delhi, where he now lives. Now he lives in this big city, left his town of Dhaka due to many storms that completely destroyed his fields and homes. And now he don't have any memory of his home at Dhaka. I have nothing else to do. He mutters. Mutters means he chats. He says in a very low voice, I have nothing else to do. Looking away. Looking away, which means he has no confidence in him. What to do the next moment. He has no confidence to look at the other's eyes. And he mutters, I have nothing else to do. Go to school? I say glibly. Glibly means say something confidently but lack of thought. That is glibly. Something you say with the confidence but lacking careful thought. That is glibly. Realizing immediately how hollow the advice must sound, then immediately the author realized how hollow the advice must sound. Hollow here means how insincere, how empty her advice must sound. There is no school in my neighborhood. When they build one, I will go. Then this boy replies that there is no school in his neighborhood. When they here means the authority, the government, build one, he will definitely go there and attend the classes. This is the first page of The Lost Spring.